Hey everyone, my name is Megan. Hi everyone, my name is Megan from Spite Health and Rehab. As a part of my Lacrosse Ball Monday, as a part of the Lacrosse Ball June special of buy one for $10 or two for $16, I want to be showing you some things today that you can use with the lacrosse ball to add it as a part of your training regime. The first video I showed you, or the first Monday I showed you how to use the lacrosse balls with your calf, Achilles, shin, and foot, so the plantar fascia. So I'm going to be going through with you the thigh, so the quad in particular, the inner thigh, or the adductors in particular, as well as what everyone uses as a roller for the ITB. So I'll tell you a little more about that, but I'll go through that with you as well. So with the quad, I tend to use 2 lacrosse balls in a pouch or a sock. So you just put 2 lacrosse balls in a sock and tie it off. I think it works quite well because you can work at different angles of the quad, and you can use the 2 balls to get into nitty-gritty areas. You can also use the one, but I find using 2 a bit easier, and I'll show you what you're going to be doing. So you're going to be coming down to the floor. I will demonstrate with the 2, but you can use the 1. Essentially, you're going to be placing the ball just above the knee. Okay, so the kneecap will be right in the middle, and just think of the middle of the pouch, or between the 2 balls, in line with the kneecap, but it's actually sitting above the knee. Okay, you're going to be coming down to the ground. Okay, and you're just going to be rolling all the way up towards the hip, nice and slow, and all the way back towards the knee, nice and slow. Now, if you've got a really sore tender spot, you're going to hold it there for 5-10 seconds. You do a breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to sink yourself into the balls a little bit to try and get in a little bit deeper. What you can also do to make it a little bit more challenging, after you find a little bit of a tender spot, I'll get you to tap the knee back and forward, which means all you're going to be doing is bending the knee and straightening the knee. The reason being is the balls will be tapping down the tissue as you put your weight on it, and then you're going to be stretching the tissue as you try and bend and straighten your knee. So again, working from just above the knee all the way to just below the hip. Now I also do the inner and outer thigh to do the adductors as well as the ITB. So all you're really doing is just having the ball on the inside of the thigh, okay? And same thing. So working now with the inside of the thigh, you don't want to work in the top third or top half because you've got your femoral artery, vein and nerve. So you just want to work probably from just the knee to probably about halfway. So again, placing the 2 balls on the leg, just above the knee, and you're just going to be working the way down. Again, bringing the knee down, working the way up towards the hip again. Again, only about halfway. Again, you can also bend and straighten the knee. Now everyone wants to roll out their ITB. The ITB itself isn't actually a muscle, it's a fascia, it's a sheath. So what I tend to do instead is I actually use a lacrosse ball or a foam roller, especially if you want to be a bit more adventurous and using the lacrosse balls. Now I work the outside of the thigh. So you have the center, inside and outside. You're going to be working the outside third again, working your way all the way up towards the hip and back down, bending and straightening the knee. So there's 3 things that you can do with the lacrosse ball for the thigh. It will really help to try and loosen the tissue up, especially after a run or a session, or even before a run or a session, to get everything a bit more loose before you actually get out there and put a bit of demand on that muscle. So give it a try, use the 1, use the 2, up to you, but stay tuned for more Lacrosse Ball Monday videos, and don't forget, if you need lacrosse balls, I've got them here, $10 for 1, 2 for $16. Stay tuned guys for more videos.